I need to tell you something I'm ashamed to admit. I'm 36 weeks pregnant with our first child, 4 weeks away from becoming a mother, and last week, when my husband left for a trip to visit his brother, I felt relief. Not sadness, not loneliness. Relief. The house stayed clean. I didn't have to take care of anyone but myself, and for the first time in months, I felt peace, and now I'm terrified. Because what kind of person feels that way about their husband leaving when they're about to have his baby? If you've ever felt trapped in your own home, keep watching. Because I need to know if I'm crazy, or if something is seriously wrong here. Let me back up and give you context, because this is important. My husband and I have always had what most people would call a traditional marriage. I handle the cooking, the cleaning, keeping everything running smoothly. Because anyone forced me into it. I genuinely enjoyed being that kind of wife. He worked, I made our house a home. It worked for us. But here's the thing about arrangements like that. They only work when both people can hold up their end. And right now, at 36 weeks pregnant, I physically cannot do everything I used to do. My body is carrying a whole human being. I get exhausted walking to the mailbox. Bending over to pick something up feels like an Olympic sport. I thought he'd understand. I thought he'd step up. Instead, something bizarre started happening. About 2 months ago, my husband started acting helpless, but not in a normal way, in a way that made absolutely no sense. Let me give you examples, because when I say helpless, I mean things that sound made up. He can't open his own water bottle. He'll stand in the kitchen holding a plastic water bottle and ask me to open it for me. Me, the woman who can barely stand for more than 10 minutes without her back screaming. He can't get himself a glass of water. The glasses are in the cabinet right in front of him. The water is in the fridge. But somehow this is beyond his capabilities. Taking out the trash? Forget it. He can't lift the bag out of the bin. Too heavy, apparently. Putting away dishes from the dishwasher? He needs my help. Not because there are too many dishes. Not because he doesn't know where things go, just because. And the whole time, he's making these faces. These dramatic, I'm so sick and weak faces. Laying on the couch, sighing heavily. Acting like he's on the verge of death. But here's where it gets weird. The second a friend calls, he's a different person. His voice changes. Suddenly he's energetic, laughing, making plans. No sickness, no weakness. Like flipping a switch. Last month he had a fishing trip. Guess what time he woke up? 5 in the morning, 5. Before sunrise, full of energy. He planned the entire trip himself. Packed all his gear. Loaded the truck. Drove 3 hours, fished all day. Came home exhausted but happy. Not once did he complain about being too weak. Not once did he need help opening anything or lifting anything. And then last week, he went out of state to visit his brother for 3 days. 3 days of activities, restaurants, hiking, going out, having fun, 0 complaints, 0 helplessness, 0 medical emergencies. Meanwhile, I'm at home, 36 weeks pregnant. And you know what I felt? Peace. The house stayed clean because I wasn't picking up after someone who was suddenly incapable of putting their own thoughts in the sink. I could rest without feeling guilty that I wasn't taking care of him. I didn't have to watch someone perform being sick while I literally broke the human. And that's when it hit me. This isn't random. This is a pattern. I'm about to have a baby in 4 weeks. 4 weeks. And instead of feeling excited and supported, I feel like I already have a child to take care of. One who's choosing to act helpless. I don't know how to have this conversation with him without it turning into a massive fight. I don't know how to tell him that his behavior is pushing me away instead of keeping me close. And honestly, I'm scared. Because if this is how he acts when I'm pregnant, what happens when the baby comes? Will I be taking care of a newborn and a grown man who refuses to be capable? So here's what I need from you. If you're a dad, especially a first-time dad, what helped you understand what your partner actually needed during pregnancy? What made you realize you needed to step up instead of step back? How did you handle the fear of change, if that's what this is? And if you're someone who's been in my situation, how did you have this conversation? What did you say? What worked? Because I need advice, real advice. Not just talk to him. I know I need to talk to him. But how? What do I actually say? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Share your experiences. Help me figure out if this is salvageable before this baby arrives.